I, I hate doing these videos. I hate them so much. But I fear the consequences of not doing them. The reason I fear doing them is because I'm worried about what everybody else thinks about me, rather than doing what I think God has planned for me. I know that sounds ridiculous. I have to live in this head going, you're crazy, you're not crazy. Meanwhile, everybody's telling you crazy, so it's like, but then again. Anyways, I just want to let people know what it's like to try and talk to other humans nowadays. Just share my interactions, and if anybody ever wants to talk to these people to see if I'm a lying piece of shit or not, then I can. This was an actual interaction in my house today. The woman that cares for my father-in-law sometimes was over, and I was watching the Rubin Report. Now, they were going back and forth about the presidential race, and she brought it up because I was watching it. She brought it up and said, Carl, is this a Biden-Trump thing? And I said, yep. And she goes, you don't really like Trump, do you? So I said, hey, Nikki, why don't you? And then her response was, no, I don't want to talk about it with you. We shouldn't talk politics. Now, I'm logically thinking, well, you're in my house. You brought up the question. I didn't even get a chance to answer it. And with your question, you insulted my intelligence by saying something that I liked was no good because you've decided already. Because what I was trying to tell her was, hey, Nikki, why don't you and me settle this out? Why don't you write down all the things that you hate about Trump? Like probably he's racist, or he's a terrorist, or all this other stuff. And I'll do the same with you for Biden. And we'll research, or we'll have a conversation at least. No, I wasn't entitled to that. But my intelligence could be insulted like that by saying, hey, I have the right to give you my opinion, but if you want to give me yours, I'm not even willing to hear it out. Makes sense to me. No wonder Trump supporters are fucking raging all the time. You're trying to help people or inform them. Or listen, I'm not saying Trump's perfect neither. I mean, I don't say I'm perfect, so why would I say Trump's perfect? But, you know. Oh, no. I don't get it. How can you form an opinion? Especially when I'm going to tell you have an opinion, probably because you're brainwashed, because your news is giving you that opinion based upon no facts. Because every time they factually give something, I can factually dismiss it. But hey, it always comes back to the grab 'em by the pussy thing. I don't know. Joe Biden with a laptop, all the like that. Hey, anyways, I'm not going to go on about this because who knows? Anyways, let me talk to the Degizard sisters out there. Listen, Daryl, you're awfully disappointing, and I hope I can get this to Jeff or get it to somebody that'll like strike you up or something, get you back in the mood. Because remember, Chomsky, you came onto my page or my messenger and physically you were like saying you were going to physically hurt me. Did you not? Or did I only insinuate that? I don't know. We'd have to talk it out, but you've also went on and proceeded to call me crazy. But yet you have nothing. You know nothing about me, or what I'm saying is incorrect because you're unwilling to look. But anyways, I'm just spilling off here. Like I said, I hate doing these fucking videos. I hate it. Because I fear what shit turds like you guys are going to think about me when I'm trying to help children. See, that's what I don't get about my wife. Why would you not listen to somebody or listen to how they think, or if they got some help, how they thought they could help the world? Why would you not even listen to them and just spell them and put them to the side and call them crazy? And you're trying to tell them you're having a spiritual awakening. You're sure of it. You know what's going on in the real world, but you're exploring other possibilities. See, that's the thing, the Degizard sisters. When you don't have anybody to talk to and your head is expanded like that, and no one's here to, help you and talk you down a little bit, or you can, no, it gets worse, man. You get to see it because I recorded it all on my social media, in case you don't know. Anyways, yeah, I know you guys are probably already heard or turned the channel because I called you guys the Degizard sisters. Well, that'll upset you guys because you're not a bunch of women. But listen, if you're willing to let a bunch of dudes run around saying they're women, competing against women and whatever, and you think it's all right for them to have the imagination to do that, then hey, I have the right to have the imagination to look at you two with little tutus and skirts because you showed me that you have no cock and balls and you're big old pussies. And you wouldn't help anybody else to save your own lives or the future of your children's lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like, I'm just trying to use the devil's tools against them. So if someone has the right to have an imagination, to think that there's something that they're not, then I have the right to use my imagination to think that something, vice versa sort of thing, I mean, fair is fair, right? I mean, you two girls are acting a little silly, aren't you? But then again, two of yous, if I was so crazy or whatever, Jeff, he'd be all over me because if he can make someone look bad, he'll jump all over it. But if he can't intellectually beat somebody, he'll just run away and cry like he always has. But anyways, you know what? I've been a scaredy cat. You can see on my older videos. I keep saying I should try and call this Chris Sky guy and see if I can explain my situation in the Matrix and let him know, like, when there's someone else like him that doesn't have the money or backing, how they can really fuck somebody, put them in a really tight spot, do whatever they want to them. It's a blast. Yep. Shifty little ways, eh? Do you know that, Degizard boys? But I didn't have a spiritual awakening, and I can't show you how the Matrix works because Marwood Metal, do you think I'm a liar? Do you think Troy Solinger, do you think I would come out in front of God and say that I think that someone's stupidity may have had an impact on killing somebody? But then again, there's an impact on me if I don't keep going with this, because that wouldn't be doing the right thing, the godly thing, the thing that God would want you to do, the right thing. And then the whole hospital, once I explained that system to him, woo, with the little recordings of the psychiatrists and their reports and how they can, it'll be really good. Hey, by the way, Jeffy, if you're watching this, you should see my story side by side with my brother's. Completely different, but find out who the violent person is. That'd be me. Not a touch on anyone. Not once. Not even a verbal altercation other than with my wife. And that's only because I'm not allowed to escape. But hey, it's a whole great old system. You should see it. I got to go through her good there, Degizard sisters. It's been a wonderful time. Anyways, back to that Chris Sky guy. Yeah, I was talking about how I should get a hold of him. I probably should have got a hold of him way back when I said I should have got a hold of him. Because now he's like been on Alex Jones's show. And then it's going to look like I fucking clout and fucking, oh fuck. See? Procrastination. You should do something when you want to and not worry about what other people are going to fucking think or say about you. You know what I mean? Even I get trapped in your guys' fucking loop of fucking lies and bullshit. Oh. Anyways. All of this is about finding a platform for myself to tell my story, get my side out. See, I don't get to get my side out, guys. You know why? Because I can't afford it. So if I go after Marwood, they're going to offer me a buyout because they know they fucked me. But I'll have to sign an NDA in order to have that. But if I decide to keep taking it to court because I don't have any money right now to begin with, they'll just drain whatever forever and drag it on until they cripple me or I have to sign an NDA and take their money. See where I'm at? But if I have a platform, I don't have to accept their money. I don't have to do anything. I just get to tell my story, and everybody can decide for themselves after they hear my story, and then they hear their story, and they put the two of them together, and in their own little brains, they can decide what may or may not have happened. But I just want to tell mine. But instead, I caught trauma, and there's nothing I can do to let it out. They keep it in you. They want it to fester in you. I won't let it fester in me. I'm going to find a way to get it out. I'm going to find that platform that hurts them. Not in the pocketbook. But they'll be judged for who they are and the actions that they did. But that's only if I'm right. People will get to judge for themselves. Like I said, Degizard sisters, this has always been about finding a way to help you. Everybody. Because I believe God tells me to do it. Because once you have the fear of God, you know you should do the right things. Like, if you know children are being hurt and other people are being hurt and our women are definitely being hurt and a lot of our women are narcissistic pigs, and then again, a lot of our men are narcissistic pigs, I'm worried that this time is coming to an end. If you can't fucking see what's going on in the world, you're deaf, dumb, and blind, really, boys. Like, I've never really worried about how this ends. It's always been about getting there. And I shouldn't be worried about it, but yet I'll go days without doing a video or scared as hell before I actually do one. All because I gotta worry about what other people think about me. Nobody even knows what the fuck I think. No one's like, oh. Boys, you'll see. Even when I was going through my psychosis part of this, you'll see. I always was waiting for someone to come save me. I always thought there was other people that were coming to save me. Nope. God, he makes you work for it, Jeff. You know what I mean, Jeff Ray? We're going to get the Ray part of you to shine yet. But, you get what I'm saying? I know you find it ridiculous that me, of all people, is sitting there talking about God. Have been for a while, bud. He picks himself some weird people, eh? But don't worry. I'll keep going till your children are okay. Let's just hope it's not too late for Dylan there, eh, Jeff? Let's hope he doesn't fucking... Well, I was going to say take after his father, but let's hope the best for Dylan. Let's show Dylan what a man we can actually be. Let's go help Dylan out and show him. Let's be Dylan's superhero there, Jeffrey. Don't make me be a superhero. You be a superhero, bud. Check you later, buddy.